of my gob, everybody. Hey, I got me a donation from Mr. Matthew Werner, who wanted me to put Testament, Souls of Black versus Overkill with Horrorscope. Alright, these are two albums that from these bands that I'm going to disagree with a lot of you on. Number one, this one right here, it's got its moments, man, but it's no Year of Decay or anything before it, really. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I like the first four albums more than this one, but it does have its moments. Where this one right here, I freaking love it. And I'm not a big Testament guy. I'm really not. I feel they're like the most overrated thrash band ever. But this album smokes. And it's not really liked by a lot of people, including the band. The band felt like they were being rushed. Oh, we gotta get this album out to get the tour with Judas Priest. And that's what they say about the time. It was rushed. Well, in my opinion, they should rush all their albums. I'll end up liking it. Great album. Fantastic album. One of their best, I'd say. Not a lot of people don't agree with that. Or my opinion on this one. So here we go, alright? By the way, Bobby Gustafson, he's such a badass that when they got rid of him, they had to replace him with two guitar players. And even up till today, Overkill still has two guitar players. They didn't need no other guitar player with Bobby Gustafson because he's a badass. Alright, we start with the song Coma versus Beginning of the End. Alright, Beginning of the End is a little instrumental acoustic-y thing, you know, build-up thing, where Coma is the best song on here. I do like that song. You know, it's a good tune, so Coma wins. Alright, next. Infectious versus Face in the Sky. This one's extremely simple for me. Face in the Sky. What a tune. That song rules. Alright, next. Falling Fast versus Blood Money. Help me, Lord! I'm falling fast! Bring me back to suicide! Testament all the way. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not Infectious, Blood Money. I know a lot of you out there, well, those are great songs. To me, I don't think they're horrible, but to me, it's kind of like, I don't know, man, it's missing a guitar player, all right? So I'm giving that one to Testament, Falling Fast. All right, next, Thanks for Nothing versus Souls of Black. Simple. Souls of Black. That song fucking owned. That's not thrashy. It's good metal track. I love it. I love the hell out of that song. I can care less about Thanks for Nothing. Yeah, it was a video for the album. They were trying to hype it. You know, it's thrashy and stuff, but it kind of goes nowhere. I'm listening to this today, both these albums today. And I really, you know, I like fucking Horrorscope even less than I did even back then. I don't think it's a good album. I just don't. Alright, next. Bare Bones versus Absent of Light. Here we go. Bare Bones, terrible. Boring. Trying to be a little original with your beep, 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 beep. Doesn't work, man. Not for me, it does. Absence of Light is awesome. I love it. Another killer deep track. All these songs are deep track. A lot of people don't like Souls of Black like I do. And also the album cover, man, of Souls of Black. One of the coolest album covers ever, in my opinion. Alright, where are we? Alright, next. Horrorscope versus Love to Hate. I'm going to give that one an Overkill. I'm going to give it to Horrorscope. It's a cool little grinding tune. You know, I say yes, it is better than Love to Hate. Alright, next. Malpractice versus New Machine. You know, New Machine is one of the better songs off this Overkill album. But Malpractice, man, probably the most badass song on Souls of Black, wins. Love Malpractice. You know, I saw Testament opened for Slayer 2 nights at the Cameo Theater in Miami Beach, and both nights, some guy in the balcony filmed it all, man. And I got those copies, and yeah, both nights, Testament played Malpractice. They killed it. Alright, where are we? Next. Alright, their cover of Frankenstein. Overkill does a cover of Frankenstein versus One Man's Fate. One Man's Fate's whatever. The Frankenstein cover, it's cool. I'll give it to Overkill. Alright, next. Live Young, Die Free versus The Legacy. Easily The Legacy. And I don't like when Testament does ballads. I didn't like The Ballad. I thought that was terrible. I didn't like Return of Serenity and all the other ones I've heard. The Legacy, I love it. I love it. I think it's a fucking awesome ballad. It's great. You know, they say that this album is rushed and shit. Man, listening to The Legacy, it sounded like some thought was put into that song, man. Doesn't sound like something that just can rush and do quick, so, you know. Legacy, that song proves to me he had enough time. Alright, next. I'm giving that to Legacy. Next, Nice Day for a Funeral versus 7 Days of May. Both not great. Both really unmemorable. Don't care for both. But if I had to pick one, I'll give it to Overkill for Nice Day for a Funeral. Alright, oh, and by the way, that's it. There is still the song Solitude off Horrorscope, but there's no more songs on the Testament. And Solitude, listening to it today, worst song on the album. Ooh, was that painful. I don't care for it. But anyway, Matthew, there's the final score. Yeah, man. Testament won by 2. But, what do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Both these albums, how would you rank them? And thank you so much, Matthew. And thank you, everybody watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, ring that little notification bell. And if you like donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, like Matthew. Listen to Black Sabbath, like I do. And smack 'em a cop.